Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June 1st, 9 a.m. Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. We'll do roll call now.
Harry Buck,
Here.
Lynette Pepler,
Present.
Kevin Ross,
Here.
Jason Maxey,
Here.
Scott James.
He is excused. Minutes from May 18th, 2026.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve minutes from May 18th, 2026. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. Any amendments to the agenda?
None.
Okay, on to the consent agenda.
Move to approve consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler. Any discussion on that? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. On to presentations and proclamations. We have quite a few this morning. So we have first a couple recognition of services for the Board of Public Health. We have Lonnie Ford. Lonnie in the audience? I don't think he
His
is.
lovely wife is here.
What's that?
His lovely wife is here.
Why?
Oh, daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law.
I was thinking Darren.
I was gonna say his wife's
He
here.
had a
Who's
whole
his wife?
different recognition.
All right, we're
That
gonna.
would be a whole different recognition.
That would be. We're just, since Lonnie's not here today, we're just going to go ahead and read this into the record though real quick for him. This certificate is proudly presented to Lonnie Ford, Board of Public Health, whereas Lonnie Ford has served as a member of the Board of Public Health for the last 4 years. And whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize his voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through his services. Now, therefore, let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express its gratitude to Lonnie Ford for his contribution of time and voluntary execution of his duties as a member of the Board of Public Health. Lonnie will make sure to get this certificate to you. And we also have Anthony Gallardo. Is Anthony here? Don't see him, but we'll go ahead and read the same in for Anthony. Certificate is proudly presented to Anthony Gallardo, Board of Public Health. Whereas Anthony Gallardo has served as a member of the Board of Public Health for the last 6 years. And whereas the Board of County Commissioners wishes to recognize his voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through his services, now therefore let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express its gratitude to Anthony Gallardo for his contributions of time and voluntary execution of his duties as a member of the Board of Public Health. Let's give both those gentlemen a round of applause. On to the second presentation, which is for recognition of services, Planning Commission, Gary Butch White. And I was told Butch is not here either, but I will go ahead and read this into the record. This certificate is proudly presented to Gary Butch White, Weld County Planning Commission. Whereas Gary Butch White has served as a member of the Weld County Planning Commission for the last 6 years, and whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize his voluntary contributions to Weld County and its citizens through his services. Now, therefore, let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express its gratitude to Gary Butch White for his contribution of time and voluntary execution of his duties as a member of the Weld County Planning Commission. Butch, thank you. And on to Reunification Month. Oh, we have to recognize Diane for retirement? All right, Diane. We don't. Okay. I think we do. And Bruce is ready. Bruce,
He is summoning.
Locked and loaded.
Bruce, would you like me to read this first, or do you want to go ahead? Okay, I will read this certificate of achievement first, and then we will let Bruce and Diane and whomever else wants to speak. This certificate of achievement is proudly presented to Diane Beckman, Weld County Attorney's Office. Whereas Diane Beckman has served the Weld County Attorney's Office from January 3rd, 1989 to September 1st, 2026. And whereas the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to recognize her dedicated service to Weld County and its citizens. Now, therefore, let it be known that the Board of Weld County Commissioners wishes to express its gratitude to Diane Beckman for her outstanding dedication to Weld County and its citizens. Signed by all 5 county commissioners. Thank you. Bruce, we'll let you kick it off.
So she actually technically started, come up here. She technically started on January 3rd of 1989, but she was at the extension office, I think for 3 years. Okay.
Mhm.
And that went, so in 1992, she came over to the county attorney's office. It was our good fortune to have her come to our office. And from then on, she has been a stable mainstay in our office and a delight to work with Diane. Frankly, I look at her and I say, she's like the sister I never had.
Oh,
We've had a lot of ups and downs. But she's always been there. Not sure I could say anymore.
no.
Apologize,
It's understandable.
but I'll miss her. Friend.
Oh,
So I wrote something because I knew I was going to get emotional. So Diane and I have joked about her retirement for so long that I can't believe it's actually here now. Lawyers talk about, how are you successful when you start someplace and you make sure the paralegals like you and that you treat them with respect. And that rang true for me at Weld County. Diane did 50% of my training. She taught me where things were. She taught me where I needed to go. She made sure my filings were done. She made sure I was there on time. She taught me who everybody was and what the dynamics were. I don't know Weld County without Diane. And now she is just a stabilizing force in our office. She's incredibly dependable and she's incredibly positive. And she reminds me like how much good there is in the world. And then she is also my friend. She knows all the good things about and the bad things about me. And I know all about her kids and grandkids. And she knows when I'm cranky and I need a minute. And she knows even when I need a hug. And it is deeply hard to express in words how much I will miss her and how much she has done for me. Diane, I am so excited for you. I know that you are going to spend that lovely energy doing so many beautiful things. And I am so grateful that we got to have you as part of our lives. Congratulations on an incredible career and retirement.
Diane, would you like to say anything or would you like us to make some comments first?
Well, it's been an incredible journey. 37 and a half years at Weld County is a lot of years. 34 of those have been with Bruce. And, we have so many wonderful memories. And, I'm just very appreciative and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll do some commissioner comments. So Commissioner Pepler.
I usually have something already and I just been thinking about, I've been here a year and a half and it feels like such a short amount of time with you, walking past and trying to get myself ready, prepared for the day. And you always give a voice of encouragement. Maybe I'll, have to figure out somebody else to sing. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood too. I'm disappointed that I don't have the opportunity to continue working with you. I'm so very happy for you. I know you talk about those grandkiddos and spent a lot of time with them already, and that's just going to be able to blossom. Thank you for your kindness that you've expressed towards me, especially in our conversation in my office last week. Thank you. I take that to heart. And I hope nothing but blessings for you in the future.
Thank you so much.
Commissioner Ross.
Diane, thank you so much. You have been nothing but a welcoming, wonderful person that I get to see every day. And I truly look forward to it. The days when you're out on vacation, it's almost hollow walking down those halls. And I truthfully mean that because I look forward to our brief interactions that we get to have daily and say a few words back and forth. And I just want to say, you can always tell when someone's the heart and soul of a group, right? And you have displayed that over and over and over inside the legal team here. at Weld County. And I just want to say thank you because it makes it a cohesive group and a successful group that it is. And I want to say thank you to your family for lending you to Weld County for 37 and a half years. You've given your all and you've done an excellent job. I want to say job well done. And I look forward to seeing you in retirement and maybe sharing an iced tea during a golf tournament or something. Okay.
Commissioner Bob.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
She has her tissue already right here. It's ready to go.
You know, when you're in the office, literally I hear that song. There's no sunshine when she's gone. And it makes all the difference when you're in the office. From book sharing to making our walks happen to all the energy that you put out, but more than anything, just the smile that you brought to the office every day. You are truly, truly going to be missed. And we love you. We'll see each other. Promise me. Promise.
Well, Diane, it's been, I can't believe that you've been here for 37 and a half years. That is an amazing feat when you look at the career spans of most people today and how long they stay at places. And so 37 and a half years is amazing. So thank you for your dedication to Weld County. Commissioner Ross talked about it's kind of hollow going down the hallway when you're not here. I'll use a different word. It's dark when you're not here. And it literally is. It's dark. Those who know me well know that I don't usually use absolutes. I don't use words like always or never, things like that, because there's always the exception too, However, with you, I will say a couple things. Whenever I see you, you are always in a good mood. Whenever I walk down the hallways or whenever we cross paths, I have never heard a coarse word from you or seen you in a bad mood. So I know you're human, and I know that probably is not the case all the time, but for the times around, yeah, she looks at her husband. For the times around the office, that personality, that attitude, that just joyfulness is something that will be missed. And I think that it's, you can see the impact on people when somebody leaves by some of the emotions that get tied up in it. And we've seen that this morning. You will be missed. Congratulations on your retirement. Don't be a stranger, but we're so very happy for you. So thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Well, thank you again. And we have a certificate here that Bruce can give to you here with a pin on it.
Take a picture.
And let's take a picture. And please, family, whomever else wants to come up, Diane, that you want in the picture, let's come all down here in front and take a picture with her. All right. That was kind of a happy, sad one. Sometimes we have those. All right, we have a proclamation now. This is Reunification Month, June 1st, 2026. So I'm going to say this is a happy one, right, Tammy?
Yes.
Happy one. Proclamation, Reunification Month, June 2026. Whereas strong and stable families provide the foundation for healthy growth and development of children. And whereas parents and caregivers facing challenges that lead to out-of-home placement benefit from support and resources that help restore permanency. And whereas reunification is made possible through the collaboration of child welfare professionals, foster parents, caregivers, service providers, and community partners working toward the best outcome for families. And whereas Reunification Month celebrates families who have successfully reunified, encourages those still working toward reunification, and honors the professionals whose dedication supports these outcomes. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Weld County Board of Commissioners that June 2026 be recognized as Reunification Month in Weld County. All residents are encouraged to join in acknowledging the importance of strong families and the community partnerships that support them. Signed by all 5 Board of County Commissioners. Tammy, please.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tammy Grant, Deputy Director of the Department of Human Services. Thank you for allowing us time on your agenda and schedules today. Every June, we join communities across the country as we recognize National Reunification Month. It's an opportunity to recognize the dedicated efforts that help children and families stay safely together. This year's theme is celebrating families together, and it highlights the importance of strong partnerships with families. And it reminds us that our first goal is always to work alongside families to address any safety concerns so that children can remain home or with families whenever possible. When children cannot safely remain at home, we work with our foster care providers and support systems, working always towards reunification as the primary and most important goal. Genuine family engagement is essential. This includes ensuring that the voices of children, youth, and parents are meaningfully included in the case planning and in court processes. Ultimately, successful reunification relies on strong teamwork between families, our amazing professionals, and community as a whole. Weld County will celebrate Reunification Month formally on June 10th with a special event honoring families who've reunified safely and or safely remained at home with their families. This celebration acknowledges their hard work, resilience, and commitment. I also want to share just a few things. In 2025, we had 126 child welfare cases that were closed, with 48% of those cases being closed with children safely remaining at home with their parents. In the same year, 94% of child welfare intake assessments were transferred or closed with children remaining safely at home. These outcomes reflect the dedication of our team, our partners, and most importantly, the families who do the tireless work to create safe, strong, and nurturing environments for their children and families. I want to take just a minute to recognize those who were able to join us today, so I'll ask them to quickly stand and be recognized. We have Julie Witkowski, Julie Rudley, Jamie Irwin, Stacy DeVore, Erica Ibuwato, Kaylee Mascarenas, Noah Parsons, Carla Travis, Lindsay Holmes, Mari Vega, Margarita Ochoa Guerrero, Alyssa Loma, and Yesenia Sainz. Hopefully I did not miss anybody. And of course, none of this could take place without this amazing team, and of course, many others who are out in the field or at the office doing the hard work.
Amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you to all the teammates. All right, Commissioner comments. Commissioner Pepler.
Just a family whose individuals put in the work to build on their past, become a better future, seeing parents and children working together, sharing their love and their patience and perseverance to overcome tremendous challenges, helping them come to a new chapter filled with laughter and cherished moments. That's the hard work that you all have done to make this possible. And it just is a testament to the deep bond that you show towards the children and their families. And I want to thank you for your service to the community and doing all that.
Thank you. Commissioner Ross.
Thank you. I think about jobs that come with a lot of criticism at times. This is one of those, because when you're dealing with children, people tend to look at many things and they like to armchair quarterback. What you guys do is not an easy job. It's a job that should be held in the highest of regards, because you're taking youth and you're placing them and making sure they're in a safe environment. And sometimes, family members, they just need to be educated at times on how to best properly deal with children and work with them. And you guys provide all of that. You provide a safe place for them to live. You provide the education that sometimes folks need when raising children, because we all know as parents, you know, there's times that you wish you'd have done things better. And sometimes that people get that opportunity to learn that. So I just want to say thank you, because it's not an easy job. People look at that with a very critical eye. And I know it puts a lot of pressure on you guys, but you guys do it well. And I'm proud of the work that you do, and just want to say thank you.
Commissioner Buck?
Well, I want to agree with what Tammy said. Amazing professionals. Each and every one of you are absolutely amazing. I think I know the things that I can do, but I could never do your job. It's come so much from the heart of what you're trying to do, and it's so appreciated. I know by every child out there. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for all that you do. You're amazing.
Well, I truly believe that strong families equal strong communities. And, you know, sometimes there are challenges, as was mentioned earlier, and sometimes out-of-home placements are necessary and work needs to be done to educate or to give the proper tools maybe to help get that reunification in place. But the support and resources that the team here at Weld County provides to families in order to try to get them unified back together again is just amazing. And I know we have a lot of good partnerships with community entities as well. And so we can't ignore those partnerships and resources also. But thank you sincerely to the team who works day in and day out tirelessly to reunify those kiddos with their parents, because I think that is a very strong bond that shouldn't be broken. And that, again, that contributes highly to our community. So thank you again very much for all the work that you do. We have the proclamation here that we'd like to give and take a picture with you all. So. Right. We are on to warrants, general warrants.
Mr. Chairman, move approve general warrants.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. We will need a roll call vote on this, please.
Perry Buck,
Yes.
Lynette Pepler,
Abstain?
Kevin Ross.
Yes.
Jason Maxey.
Yes.
Scott James is excused.
All right, that motion passes what is that? 3-0? Is that how I count that? 3-0 with Commissioner Pepler abstaining and Commissioner James absent. All right, we are on to bids. Approve bid B26000034, multifunction device MFD inventory maintenance and support, Department of Information Technology. Good morning, Toby.
Good morning. Toby Taylor with purchasing. 2 bids were received and they presented 2 different costing models. One was the cost per page and the other was a hybrid flat rate. In order to determine which vendor would provide the best solution for Weld County, the Information Technology Department used the print copy rates from 2025. Utilizing that data, the cost ranged from $97,515.37 to $101,154.62. Capital Business Systems out of Fort Collins proposed the lowest cost solution using the cost per page model and meets the requirements of the bid process. Therefore, the recommendation is to award the MFD maintenance and support to Capital Business Systems for an estimated yearly cost of $97,515.37.
Thank you. Any questions for Toby or a motion?
Move to approve bid B260034.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you, Toby. On to new business, general. Number 1, consider standard form and rates for professional service agreements for Case Management Agency, CMA, interim support level assessments, ISLA, between Department of Human Services and various providers, and authorize chair to sign agreements consistent with said form. Hi, Tammy.
Good morning, Tammy Grant, Deputy Director of the Department of Human Services. This was previously reviewed via pass around to start the process and was approved by 4 out of 5 commissioners on May 26th. The purpose of this agreement is to have an approved standardized professional services agreement when we're contracting with any of the providers for the case management agency related to the interim support level assessment. The cost is, so we receive a reimbursement for each of these assessments that we complete, and we are reimbursed a total of $181.62 per completed ISLA assessment. These funds come from the Department of Healthcare Policy and Finance, and the request is approval of the professional services agreement.
Thank you, Tammy. Any questions or motion?
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Pepler. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 2, consider application for promoting safe and stable families, PSSF program grant funds, and authorize chair to sign. Tammy.
This was also initially reviewed via pass around. The request is to submit this grant. This is not a new grant for us. It's a continuation. We've applied for this year over year. There are a couple details I want to point out. The approval, or let's see, the total grant amount is $199,998. There is a 30% match requirement, but our partners at Catholic Charities and A Kid's Heart will be providing their portion of the grant match. And then other remaining match dollars we're able to do through existing funding that we have. So no additional county funds are required to apply for these funds. This is funded through the Department of Early Childhood, and the request is submission of the grant.
Thank you. Any questions or motion?
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Ross. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes unanimously. On to number 3, consider contract ID 10737, contract for Collaborative Management Program, CMP, Fiscal Agent Services, and authorize chair to sign. Trestle Programs, Inc., DBA Weld County CMP Program.
This contract for the Collaborative Management Program for Trestle to become the fiscal agent is because the CMP has decided to, transition the program oversight directly to Trestle, which we support. The request is approval of the contract with Trestle and authorize the CMP program and authorize the chair to sign.
Thank you. Any questions?
Move to approve contract ID 10737.
Second. Comment.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. Yes, Commissioner Buck.
And I just wanted to give Amy, who has been running the CMP, just plenty of kudos. She will be moving and transitioning with Trestle, but again, she took this thing from ground zero and just flourished in it, and I wish her much success.
Thank you. I will pass that along.
Very good. Thank you. All right, we have a motion on the floor. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy. Number 4, consider contract ID 10758, amendment number 4 to intergovernmental agreement for Nurse Home Visitor Program, NHVP, Nurse Family Partnership, NFP, and authorize chair to sign. Hey, Jason.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jason Cheshire with the Health Department. The Nurse Family Partnership Program has been a part of our department for several years. This is a contract to renew the grant funding for the program at current levels for another year. The one brief thing I'll say about the Nurse Family Partnership Program is that it is really generational. The program We hire nurses to partner with first-time low-income mothers to help shepherd them and the newborn up through 2 years. So to make sure that the child meets developmental goals, assessments, screenings, and also parenting tips for these mothers who may not have had the best examples of parents themselves. We tend to parent how we were parented, right? And so this is a program that truly has generational effects. The grant funding for the program is $1,312,783.67 for the 26-27 fiscal year, and I recommend that the board approve the program.
Thank you, sir. Any questions?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve contract ID 10737.
It'd be 5-8.
I'm sorry, 10758.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Ross. Any comments? I will say that I was honored to be able to go to the last program graduation that was a week or two ago, I guess a couple weeks at this point. It was a pleasure to chat with some of the staff who work in this program, to sit down at a table with a family whose twins were graduating from this program, to ask even just basic questions about how did this program help you, and tell me about your family, and to hear the success stories, and to see that was just one example that I was sitting next to, but to see multiple families running around there with kiddos that were graduating from this program, to me, and to your point, Jason, you don't know what you don't know, and this program helps provide good information, education to young families who are looking for that parenting education that they might not have received when they were kids. So I just want to say thank you for being able to attend that, and I think this is a very good program. There is a motion on the floor, and so we'll go ahead and vote on that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Item number 5, consider contract ID 10763, Memorandum of Understanding for Medicare, Medicaid Services at Federally Qualified Healthcare Centers for Colorado Vaccines for Children Program, and authorize Department of Public Health and Environment to sign. Stride Community Health Center, Peoria campus. Jason.
Thank you, sir. The nicest thing I can say about this MOU is it is a perfect example of federal bureaucracy and red tape. Our department participates in the Vaccines for Children program, VFC. That comes down through CDC. The federal government purchases vaccines, provides them to states, who provide them to local departments like ours. They are for low-income, underinsured, or uninsured kiddos. It's school-age vaccines for kiddos in public schools. Every 2 years, we are required to sign a form, an MOU, with a FQHC, let me make sure I get this right, Federally Qualified Health Center, to participate in the VFC program. The last time we did this was 2014. So the federal and state governments don't stay on top of it very well. Maybe another 10 years before we do it again. But anyway, this is an MOU with a FQHC to continue the program at its current levels. The resolution asks the board to provide me with the authority to sign the MOU, and I recommend that the board approve the resolution.
Any questions for Jason?
Mr. Chair, move to approve contract ID 10763.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, sir.
Jason.
Item 6, consider temporary closure of County Road 31, aka North 59th Avenue, between State Highway 392 and O Street. And we have Amy. And Amy, I've been out for a few days. Do I need to ask what happened?
It didn't work the first time, so I had
It
to have
didn't
it
work the
redone.
first time. Oh, shoot. That's
Yeah.
never good news.
I have high hopes this time.
Okay. We'll be praying for you. All right.
I'm presenting this closure on behalf of Martin Marietta Materials and the City of Greeley. This closure is requested to begin on June 15th and go through June 26th. This will be an extension of O Street is still going to remain closed, but this will be the north paving project that will entirely pave Greeley's section of 59th Avenue as well as the county section of County Road 31 for the roundabout improvements. There will be message boards in place. The detour is entirely paved for this closure as well.
Thank you. Amy, questions?
Mr. Chair,
Sure.
I would move to approve the temporary closures. I can think of only one other stretch in the county that's about as bad as that stretch there. So I'm excited to get this fixed and would move for approval.
I second.
I would agree with you. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck for the temporary closure. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Number 7, consider temporary closure of County Road 40 between US Highway 85 and County Road 29.
Amy Mutchie, Public Works, presenting this closure on behalf of J2 Contracting and SVW Farms. There was an original closure that was approved that was for the west end of this work. This is their second phase of the Hunt Mine improvements. The first section will be opening the day that the second closure goes into place to local traffic. Other traffic will be using the detour route of Highway 85 to County Road 44 to Highway 60, which is entirely paved. These improvements will include paving of about 1,000 feet that will tie into Highway 85. It will also be adding they'll be widening and adding turn lanes that will go into the Hunt Mine site. Variable message boards were adjusted in advance. We originally tried to schedule this for Wednesday and it had to be re-added onto today's agenda. So the variable message boards were adjusted to notify the public and those will remain in place.
Perfect. Any questions for me?
Mr. Chair, move to approve the temporary closure.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
They're going easy on me. Kevin's going to do the other 3.
Oh,
Good to say.
light duty,
Where you going?
Like
light
that.
duty.
Gives you a chance to heal up.
Heal up, Amy. All right, number 8, consider temporary closure of County Road 73 between Interstate 76 Frontage Road and County Road 18.
Kevin Hettinger, Weld County Public Works is requesting permission to close County Road 73 from I-76 Frontage Road to County Road 18 from June 15th, 2026 through June 26th, 2026 for railroad crossing replacement. So we're working with BNSF. They're going to come in and replace the panels and we're going to pave everything from the panels out of their right of way while we're working with them. The detour is paved and dirt. The section of dirt will use water or mag if it gets bad enough for dust suppression. Variable message boards will be in place ahead of time.
Very good. Any questions?
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve the temporary closure.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Bucks, second by Commissioner Ross. And I just want to say I do appreciate the partnership that we have between Public Works and how on top of it you guys are for these railroad crossings to where when we know that they're going to be doing improvement, we can get in there and do some of that work in the right of way as well. I think that really helps things out. So thank you guys very much. Motion is for approval of the temporary closure. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes unanimously. On to number 9, consider temporary closure of County Road 25 between County Roads 22.5 and 20.
Kevin Hettinger, Weld County Public Works. Weld County Public Works is requesting permission to close County Road 25 from County Road 22.5 to County Road 20 from June 15th, 2026 through July 10th, 2026 for a bridge redeck and guardrail improvements. Variable message boards will be in place ahead of this. The detour is gravel and paved and water will be used for dust control during the closure.
Perfect. Thank you. Any questions?
Move to approve the temporary closure.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. 10, consider temporary closure of County Road 70 between County Roads 49 and 51.
Kevin Hettinger, Weld County Public Works. Weld County Public Works is requesting permission to close County Road 70 from County Road 49 to County Road 51 from June 15th, 2026 through July 10th, 2026 for a bridge redeck. Variable message boards will be out in advance of this. And the detour is also gravel and paved. Water will be used for dust control.
Thank you. Any questions?
Move to approve the temporary closure.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Number 11, consider recommendation for installation of traffic control devices at intersection of County Roads 34 and 17. Hey, Cameron.
Good morning, Commissioners. Cameron Parrott, Public Works. The intersection of Weld County Road 34 and Weld County Road 17 has been identified as one of the highest accident locations in our Weld County maintained transportation network for the last few years. We've made some improvements there in the past, installing flashing stop signs. Unfortunately, we're not seeing the reduction in crashes we had hoped to get from that. So we've taken the next step and we've completed a warrant study at this location to look at this as an always stop condition. From that warrant study, we found that 3 out of the 5 warrants were met, showing that it would be justified to convert this. One of the main ones is the fact that converting this to an always stop condition would be an interim improvement on an intersection that in the future will be converted to a signal or roundabout. We currently have this shown as a roundabout to be constructed in 2029. With the improvements of adding 2 more stop signs to this intersection, stopping Weld County Road 17 north and southbound. We would also include rumble strips at the approaches. We will also get message boards out ahead of this change if it's approved, informing people of the change in control at the intersection and add flags to the new signs for high visibility. We typically don't like to stop arterial roadways, which is 17 is an arterial, 34 is a collector roadway. But in this instance, it seems like the right thing to do. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Cameron. Any questions?
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck.
I did have a question. Is that going to have the reflective also on the stop signs?
Yes, we would put the reflective posts. Yeah.
Thank you. I saw that in the picture, but I didn't sure if that was just used for illustration.
Sure.
Thank you.
Good question. Any others? Seeing none, we have a motion on the table. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cameron. Number 12, consider contract ID 10759 intergovernmental agreement for roadway improvements at intersection of County Roads 13 and 50 and authorize chair to sign Town of Johnstown.
Sounds like a tag team effort from
Right.
Public Works.
I tell you what, yeah.
Yeah, and I wish Commissioner James was here because he's Mr. Johnstown. He likes to
We're gonna
weigh
vote
in on
against it just
everything
for
they
that.
do.
Take that personal.
Yeah.
There was a pass around on this item that went through commissioners, dated May 11th. The main items within the IGA are as follows. First, Johnstown's committing to pay $2,626,472 towards the project construction of this roundabout intersection. The second item, Johnstown's committing to annexing the roundabout and portions of 13 and 50 after project completion. The third item would be Johnstown's committing to construct an upstream stormwater detention pond after this project completion within a specified time period. The purpose of that is to further reduce the amount of water that is coming towards this roundabout and also coming towards a bridge we have on County Road 50, which currently are pretty overwhelmed from stormwater that comes all the way from across on the west side of I-25 and just is unrestricted and just comes down through here. This IGA has been reviewed and signed by Johnstown. The current status of this job, the design is pretty much complete and we're now working on right-of-way and easement acquisitions for this job and also coordinating with utility relocations. I'd be glad to answer any questions any of you may have.
Perfect. Thank you. Any questions?
Move to approve contract ID 10759.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Pepler. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. We'll tell Commissioner James he's lucky since he wasn't here to vote on it.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. Number 13, consider declaration of certain equipment as surplus property, authorize sale of same at auction with Roller and Associates, and delegate authority to controller to sign any necessary documents. Morning, Chris.
Morning, Chris Video County. The item before you is to declare equipment surplus so it can be sold at auction with Roller and Associates. All replacement items are placed in service and we recommend your approval.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Any questions for Chris?
I move to approve the resolution as presented.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Pevler, second by Commissioner Buck. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed?
Thank you.
Motion passes unanimously. Thanks, Chris. 14, consider appointment to Planning Commission.
Mr. Chair, I move that we approve Dr. Monica Ramirez for District 3.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Buck, second by Commissioner Ross. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Number 15, consider appointment, reappointment, and reassignment to Board of Public Health.
Mr. Chair, I move that we appoint Jennifer Welch for District 2 Representative and reappoint Bree Lukens for District 1 with, and then to reassign Linda Kotz from the at-large Representative Advisory Board District 5 Representative.
Second.
Perfect. Thank you, Commissioner Buck, and seconded by Commissioner Ross. Thank you. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Okay, flipping the page. That we are done with new business general. We now have new business ordinances. First item is second reading of Court Ordinance 2026-07.
Motion.
To read by title only.
Chair moved to read by title only.
Second.
I heard motion from Commissioner Ross to read by title only, second by Commissioner Pepler for this code ordinance. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
This code-
Nobody opposed. Motion passes unanimously.
This code ordinance 2026-07 in the matter of repealing and reenacting with amendments, Chapter 30, Weld County Department of Public Health and Environment on-site wastewater treatment system regulations of the Weld County Code.
Thank you, Bruce. I about forgot what I was doing there for a second. So, Nick, to you too. Good morning.
Environmental Health. So since the first reading, we did send our red line to CDPHE Water Quality Division and got some comments from them and approval. We did have 17 changes in this current that were just basically, instead of referencing the Colorado Regulation 43, we're going to actually reference our Weld County code instead, so it's not pointing people to a different code. We also removed a few sections or reverted them back to our old code for language that was regarding opt-ins that we didn't opt into. So it was just cleaner to just remove those and go back to our how we had it in the previous code. And we did have, unfortunately, one misspelling where we misspelled produce and it should have been product. There's just an example of that. We also received comments from API. They sent 3 comments to us. The first was regarding the change in engineering license definition that required it to be a Colorado engineer, and the subject matter expertise needed to be somewhat close to OWTS. We did send that off to the state, to CDPHE, for review to see their comments on it. Not sure if we'll be able to change the definition since we are trying to adopt Regulation 43, but we'll get the comments back from CDPHE. Their second comment was regarding the definition small yet significant for the alterations definition. So for that one, basically they would like an objective criteria. For us, we feel like, we're always trying to get to yes, trying to be business friendly, and we can't envision every scenario that comes up, and creating a bunch of criteria that we're kind of locked into in order to be able to make that determination of whether or not a permit is applied. We kind of felt like it was better off to just leave it more vague so that we have the discretion on our side. And their last comment was based on a crosswalk to show how our regulations meet all the regulations of Regulation 43. We're happy to provide that. We have that done. We've submitted that to the state. So we are happy to send that to whoever would like it. Any questions?
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Any questions for Nick? All right. I don't see any questions. This is a public hearing. Is there anybody from the public who would like to speak about Code Ordinance 2026-07? Seeing none, I'll close the public portion of this item.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I would move to approve on second reading Code Ordinance 2026-07 in the matter of repealing, reenacting with amendments, Chapter 30, Weld County Department of Public Health and Environment on-site wastewater treatment system regulations of the Weld County Code as proposed today.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck to approve second reading of the code ordinance. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we are done with the new business ordinances. We are on to public comment. Each individual speaker is allowed a 3-minute period of time in which to direct comments to the board. The chair shall enforce the rules of order and decorum and will not accept comments regarding matters which are scheduled to be considered at a future public hearing, such as a land use hearing. In that event, the speaker will be asked to give their testimony at the appropriate public hearing, either in person or in writing, pursuant to the rules set forth in section 2-1-20.e of the Weld County Code. Anybody in the public who wishes to speak? Seeing none, public comment is closed, and we need to adjourn this meeting just for a few minutes until we get the signal from Houston that we can move on with our 9 a.m. docket. Good. Okay. We are back on record for our 9 a.m. public hearing docket for June 1st, 2026. We have one item. That is an application for a special event permit for the sale of malt, vinous, and spirituous liquors for consumption by the drink on the premise only for a event scheduled on June 13th, 2026 from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. located at Anderson Farms, 6728 County Road 3.25, Erie, Colorado 80516. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Commissioners. Matt Conroy, Assistant County Attorney. As you said, this is a special event permit application for a daytime Make-A-Wish ride. It's at Anderson Farms South, where it's been at least the last couple of years. I think I saw the materials. This may be the fourth annual one. It's a well-run event. Staff has no concerns. There is someone from Wish Ride here who will have more details, but staff would recommend approval of the application.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Any questions of Matt? All right, we'll move on. Ma'am, please.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Tabitha Kegel with the Wish Ride of Colorado. It's actually our 39th year.
Wow.
35 of those ran under Frank's Ride. We lost Greg Reisdorf in 2023, excuse me. And with permission from Frank Lucero, the original owner or the original writer for Make-A-Wish, and Greg Reisdorf and that team, we continued on because there's kids still that need wishes being made. This year we have a 14-year-old boy. His name is Miles. He has got gastrointestinal disease, which causes him to not be able to eat a lot, but he loves licorice and Chick-fil-A and a lot of other things that we're going to make sure he gets the day of the ride. But he also, his wish is to go to the beaches of Normandy and explore what happened during World War II. We plan on this year making sure that that wish happens. And we want to make sure he gets to France to enjoy that. Our first year child, I know I've talked to you guys about him before. I wanted to give you guys an update. He did get to go meet Gordon Ramsay last year during our wish ride. So he didn't get to come back and talk to us, so we get to hear this year how that was.
Awesome.
So we know that we've made his wish come true. Our second year, Lincoln, he was 4 at the time. His wish came true. Ellie, she was last year's cystic fibrosis child, and we sent her to Bahamas in November of last year as well. So this year we're going to be able to send Miles and his family to France.
Wow.
So, and that's just the one that we guarantee that we make sure it comes true. We always get involved in others as well, just with as much money as we raise and give to them. In Colorado, it's average $7,500 to take care of a wish for a child. And that's with the airlines donating, that's with hotels donating. It still takes more money to get these families there. So we make sure it happens.
Awesome.
And I enjoy can't wait to tell you guys that we're coming back to Weld County, only Weld County next year.
Awesome.
Oh,
We're
wow.
giving up everybody else with the problems we've had. You guys have been so great. We're gonna zip it back and forth across Weld County next year and apply for that permit as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I know, I think I'm safe to say that we all appreciate hearing the updates and how you're making those wishes come true. But any questions or comments from commissioners? Commissioner Rock?
Mr. Chair, I would love to approve the application for special event permit for the sale and malt venuous and spirituous liquors for consumption by the drink on the premises only for an event scheduled on June 13th of 2026 from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. located at Anderson Farms, 6728 County Road 3.25 Erie, Colorado.
Happy to second.
I forgot to mention it, but it is a public hearing, so.
My apologies. Can I
I'm gonna
hold that
push- I'm
motion,
gonna push
Mr. Chair?
pause on that real quick. Public hearing, anybody in the public? Seeing none, public portion is closed.
Can my motion still
is
stand, Mr.
recognized.
Chair? Thank you.
Motion is recognized. Commissioner Ross, second by Commissioner Buck. Any other comments or question or discussion on the motion?
No.
Again, just thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Wish you the best.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That motion passes unanimously. Congratulations. We love having you here.
Thank you,
Keep
gentlemen.
doing
Thank
good
you for the
ladies.
update.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
work too. Thank you.
All right, and seeing nothing else on our public hearing docket for 9 a.m., we are adjourned. Thanks, everybody.